This is 8.4 properties of logs. We are really just constructing and deconstructing these log statements based on certain rules. There's a rule, if you remember, product property that says like x to the third times x to the fourth is x to the 3 plus 4, which is x to the 7. So when you multiply two numbers that are the same base, you can just add the exponents. Well, it kind of works that way with logs. If I have log base b of x, y, so x times y, written as xy, just like that as well, it is the same thing as log base b of x plus log base b of y. Now keep in mind, it goes both ways. So you're going to be asked to go from here to here, and you're going to be asked to go from plus to multiply. Okay? Quotient property, same kind of thing. If I have x to the fifth divided by x to the second, it's x to the 5 minus 2, which is x to the third. So I get log base b of x over y, log base b of x minus log base b of y. Again, divide means minus just like it does here. Times means plus just like it does here. Bear with me, I got a little sissy cough going on. Power product property. This is not one that I can really relate. It says if I take the log base b of x to the nth power, that I can take this exponent and move it out as a multiplier. Excuse me, that's n, not m, times log of x. You're going to use all these to either write them as one single logarithmic expression or expand logarithmic expressions. Okay? So, the first part is I want them all to be together. So basically the answers for these up here got to look like these down here, and the answers for these down here got to look like these up here. So plus, I'm going to do the first 6, and then I want you to try the next 6 and come back and check your answers. Plus, again, from up top, just means multiply, so this is really log base 2 of AB. This is log base 7, plus means times, so multiply is 500. And really, that's all you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. Minus means divide, so log base 3 of x over y. So far, so good. Minus means divide. I do want you to simplify when possible, and I can simplify 45 divided by 15. It's 3. So log base 5 of 3. I always want you to simplify that. Right here, now this one's a little more troubling because I got this number out front. Well, look out here. If the number's out front, I can pull it here as an exponent. So I want to pull this 2 up here. So my first step is log base 7 of 12 squared plus log base 7 of 2. You know plus is going to mean multiply. If you do this, you've got log base 7 of 144 plus log base 7 of 2. And again, plus means times. I got to do this first. It's like order of operations. Got to do exponent before I multiply or add. 144 times 2 is 288. Next problem, again, bring the 3 up here. Nothing else to attach to. 2 to the third power is 8. So I get log of 8 plus log of 4 minus log of 16. Plus means times, so I got log. And when plus or minus on the same line, it's just like when times and multiply is on the same line. Just like in a normal problem, you just work left to right. So this would be log of 32 minus log of 16, which is log of 2. Because minus means divide. 32 divided by 16 gives me 2. Okay? You can use calculators for this, for 50 times 10. I hope you know how to do 45 times divided by 15. I hope you know how to do that. But if you don't, not the end of the world, use a calculator. Press pause, try the next 6. I'm going to throw the answers down here, and you can come back and check. Alright, so let's check our answers here. Plus means times, minus means divide, minus means divide. This comes up as an exponent. 5 to the third power is 125. Plus means times. 2 comes out to give it 10 to the second power, which is 100. Plus means times, minus means divide. If I could put 7 into 300, I would write that number out, but I can't. So I'm going to leave it just like that. Can't even reduce it. I don't want you to write 42 point something or whatever it equals, okay? All right, so now down at the bottom, we're going the other way. I'm going to go from here to here, from here to here, etc. Expand, make it bigger. Single makes it smaller, okay? All right, so if I'm going to expand all these, again, I'm going to do the first 6. Divide means subtract. Multiply means plus. Remember, now what I want you to recognize here, I'm not writing log base 3 of 10 plus a. That's log base 3 of 10 plus log base 3 of a. This is a couple of steps, log of 6 plus log of x cubed, because plus or times means plus. And then I've got an exponent here I got to pull out front. Again, the answers to these got to look like these. See the number in front there? See the number in front there? So I've got log base 6, and again, you want to split it up first because that 3 doesn't go on the front of the whole thing. It only goes on the x term, plus 3 log x. Okay? You might get to a point where you're so good at these you don't need 2 steps to do this, but for now, at least in the notes, you should copy it this way. This is divide means minus, so I've got log of ab squared minus log c. Times means plus, so I've got log of a plus log b squared. I'll put the 4's in later just to save myself some time. And again, this squared is only on the b. Log base 4 of a plus 2 log base 4 of b minus log c. That is my final answer. This one works accordingly. Times means plus log base 6 of m squared plus log base 6 of n cubed, and I got to pull both of these exponents out front. 2 log base 6 of m plus 3 log base 6 of n. And this one can get a little confusing because we don't know what this is as an exponent. Anything to the square root power means to the 1/2 power. It's the same thing. So this is something, again, new, so you might want to make sure you write this down. That is equivalent to this, to the 1/2 power. We get to this, the squared power, to the third power, to the negative power we talked about last week is just a fraction. This fractional exponent replaces this. And again, I can take an exponent and put it out front. 1/2 log base 2 of 7. Okay? Press pause, try the next 6, unpause it, come and check your answers. Now, the last problem I didn't expect you to get because we haven't talked about that, but it does work the same way. Let's go through it here. Times means plus, divide means minus, times means plus. I pulled the 4 onto the a term only, not onto both. The 2 goes on the x term, the 5 on the y term, so 2 log x plus, because of times, 5 log y. Divide means minus, so that minus y should be here. The 2 is only on that term. The 3 is only on the x term. 3 log x, plus because it's times, minus because it's divide. This last one, 9 to the 1/3 power is what cube root means. Just like square root is 1/2, cube root is 1/3. Fourth root would be 1/4, and so on. Okay? Bring the fraction out front, it's a multiplier. Done. Okay? This stuff, again, is just like making a puzzle. On the back page, we're going to use this to be able to solve just like we did the other day. Only a few more problems. So again, plus means times. So log base 3 of 13.5 times 2, 10, carry the 1, 7, 2, move the decimal over 1 place, it's 27. Again, you don't have to do all that, it's just a calculator. Now, if you set this equal to x, because that's what we're solving by evaluating, then it's a simple problem, because this, if you remember from yesterday, log base b of y equals x transfers to y equals b to the x power. So let's b, y, x, rewrite it in that form, 27 equals 3 to the x power. 3 to what power will give me 27? Well, 3. There's my answer. Okay. Next problem, log base 5 of 100 divided by 4, because minus means divide, is 25. Again, equals x, b, y, x. 25 equals 5 to the x power. Of course, that would be 2. I gotta move this out front first, so I've got log base 3 of 3 plus log base 3 of 3 to the 5th power. 3 to the 5th power, I don't expect you to know that off the top of your head, is 243 times 3 is 729. Again, use a calculator. 3 to the 5th power is 243. Plus means times. Log base 3 of 729 equals x. b, y, x. 729 equals 3 to the x power. Now you could do this one of two ways. You could graph that and just find the point of intersection, or you can just guess and check. 3 to the first, 3 to the second, 3 to the third, 3 to the fourth, 3 to the fifth, 3 to the sixth is the answer. It would give you 729, and hence the answer is x equals 6. Plus means times, log of 100. If you remember, when there is no base there, that means 10. Set it equal to x, b, y, x. 100 equals 10 to the x power. Of course, x equals 2. This problem, minus means divide. So let me write this out, because there's nothing I can really do with that yet. I guess I could, but I'm going to just simplify it first. 1 over 32, which is log base 2. Let's just set that equal to x, sorry. Okay. So b, y, x, 1 over 32 equals 2 to the x power. Now, if you see a fraction, you should automatically think negative, okay? But this, let me rewrite this, is 1 over 2 to the 5th power equals 2 to the x. Let me write it again here. That means 2 to the negative 5 equals 2 to the x. And when they have the same base, you can set the exponents equal to each other. Negative 5 is my answer. You try the next 6. Keep in mind those 6 are very similar to the ones you did up above. Press pause, work your way through it. Minus means divide. And there you go. This one, again, plus means times. That's 7 to the 2nd power. Minus means divide. You can do it in your calculator. You get 5. Well, that will give you just the 1st power. Plus means times. Set it up. 2 to the 6th power is 64. Pull this up as an exponent first. 3 to the 3rd power is not 9. That's not times. It's 3 to the 3rd power. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. Plus means multiply. 27 times 1/3. Do it in your calculator. 27 times 1 divided by 3. You get 9. Set it up. Easy problem. Next problem. Minus means divide. Simplified it because this I can't do anything with. 3 isn't a factor of any of those, but it is here. Again, a fraction should signify a negative number. I rewrote this as 1 over 3 to the 3rd, which is 3 to the negative 3rd. Set the exponents equal to each other. Done. Your homework is the next 2 pages. It looks like a lot. It is 34 problems. You should probably be able to finish this whole assignment in 10 minutes, even 34 problems. They're that easy, particularly the first 20. So do your homework. See you tomorrow. Have a good day.